true heavyweight punch.
Well, in the normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, they'll still...
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Okay, interesting. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Chouameni. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Ake. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rudiger. Valverde. Howson. Rodrigo. Howson played up towards the front line. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. He's Haaland! Chouameni gets rid without sophistication. Kovacic shifted upfield. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Nice control. And here's Doku. He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Doku can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodrigo. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Aim forwards. He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And here's Mbappe. There are a few waiting for it. Very nicely done. Carvajal, and that's aimed into the middle. Lewis with the clearance. Valverde. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe!
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. That is lovely. Lewis. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Rodrigo. Here's Bellingham. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Lewis, it's a sharp pass. Calmly anticipates. And it's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's played forward. Doku. Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Carvajal. Valverde. Clearly not happy with that. Bernardo Silva, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Valverde. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. Tchouameni forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. Doku.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Dinks one through. Oh, what a real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Rudiger. Rudiger, gently done. Guardiola cuts it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ake. Lewis. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent. Oh, they could be caught out here. Doku. Guardiola. Guardiola, gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Rodrigo.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Foden, no. Again, there's no way through. Vardiol. Now it's Doku. Vardiol. He is just caressing the ball. Carvajal. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe played with finesse. Lewis. Lewis shifted upfield. And here's Doku. That's good play. Doku. Foden. Foden played out to the left flank. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. That's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's Bellingham. Carvajal. Nice looking ball. Deftly away. Out for a throw. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valverde.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Lewis. Ake, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Carvajal. Chouameni. Carvajal. Lewis. Kovacic. Lewis. Lewis, gently done. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Kovacic. Lewis. Ake. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Foden. Doku. Foden. Valverde. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. That's a cute ball. It's come to nothing. Doku. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kovacic. Over to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Guardiola clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doku looking for a runner. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lewis. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Moved on forwards. Guardiola. Howson makes the interception. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Valverde shifted upfield. Ake with the clearance. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. The pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Haaland. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly. Valverde!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foden goes short. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. That's very neat. And it's Lewis. And here's Kovacic. No way through, so back it comes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doku is onto this, chooses to go back, and here's Haaland, shoots! Can he deliver? Doku. Oh, such a clever touch. Vinicius Junior, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played right into his path. Face to face with the key, Bellingham! Ruben Dias, Vardiol, Ruben Dias, Doku. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Valverde, aim forwards. And it's made its way to him. He's through here. He has a look up. Bellingham! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Carvajal. Chouameni. 30 minutes gone. Howson, gently done. Kovacic. Foden, spread out to the left. Lovely feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Kovacic. Rodri. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kovacic. Kovacic gently done. Vardiol. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's nice. So, what can they make of this? Rudiger. Bellingham. Good take, just the goal. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Moved on forwards. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Ake. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Foden. Ruben Dias. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Howson wins the duel this time. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Kovacic defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Howson cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Kovacic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland! Danger averted for now.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bernardo Silva. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Howson. Chouameni. Haaland. Could move up a gear here. Doku. Doku! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Howson shifted upfield. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde aimed forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lewis. Doku. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Rodrigo tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe. So who's he picking out? Oh, nice touch. Played into the middle. Ake with the clearance. Rodri gently done. Doku tries to dink it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Howson. And it's played forward. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Doku. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Played it short. And here's Bernardo Silva. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. Lewis. Foden tries a measured ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Moved on forwards. That's an excellent interception. Rodri. Kovacic. Guardiola forwards and with intent. Rodri. It's a great ball here. And it's Lewis. Oh, sweet feet. Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Foden plays it short. And here's Kovacic. Foden. Cross goes in there. Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Showing good feet. And here's Bellingham. Played in by Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guardiola. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ruben Dias. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ruben Dias. Ake. And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Just too much on that. Rodri. And it's Valverde. Rodrigo. That is a little undercooked. Kovacic. Vardiol. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson. Carvajal. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. We get a throw in. Rodri. Foden. Kovacic. Doku. Doku looking up to see who wants it. Doku looking to get on the end of this. Doku proves just a little bit too strong. Looking for a decent ball in. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Carvajal. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Delivered in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham. Vardiol gets it clear. Referee's given a throw. Haaland. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodrigo. Carvajal. He's taking on the lot of them. Ruben Diaz gets it away. Carvajal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Carvajal. Chouameni. Carvajal. Lewis, aim forwards. Tries a deft little ball. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. And it's Lewis. That's a good... Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Doku. Vardiol. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. That's very neat. Time to deliver. He slings it. Oh, what a climb! No, he's got that completely wrong. Harrison, gently done. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Let's a look and place it forward. Over to the left. Lovely feet. Defending of the desperate variety. Vardiol. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Carvajal. Valverde. Carvajal looking to run onto it. That's a throw. Bellingham swings it across. And he's there to clear it. Valverde. He's had a shot! Now the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodri. And it's played forward. Haaland, now he's off and running. Doku. And here's Haaland. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Oh, that's neat. Tries to cross. Tries to get it clear. Very nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lewis. Oh, such a clever touch. Kovacic. That has found him in acres of space. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. That is lovely. Kovacic shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's been played through. He's well positioned here. Carvajal forwards and with intent. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Doku. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Foden. Mbappe. Done delicately. Dink through. Cleared without complication. Has been cleared. This might spell danger. Guardiola with a fine tackle. Chance here to counter. Ake. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Aim forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this? That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Ake. Ake, gently done. Lewis. Doku could try cutting inside here. And he's there to get it away. That's been won straight back. Doku. And it's Kovacic. Doku. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tronelli shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewis. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Haaland. Out to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Here it is, crossed in. Tries to get it clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely, now then. Nice control. Rodri. And here's Bernardo Silva. Fires it in low. And here's Haaland. It's a loose ball. Here's Foden. There's the shot! Split-second reaction.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the header. Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Carvajal carries the ball down the right. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Valverde! That's got it rattled. That pass has been well intercepted. Donnarumma, on ball by the goalkeeper. Kovacic calmly anticipates. Valverde. Howson. Forward it goes. Time, excellent interception. Kovacic. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Oh, just skips past his man. Valverde. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. Great ball if he can get there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. And it's lofted through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kovacic. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Doku. Foden. Kovacic. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Valverde. Tchouaméni moved on forwards. Rodrigo made out towards the right wing. And that's been repelled. Oh, easy pickings there. He has found the way through. Climbs up big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Aim forwards. Kovacic. Nice physical challenge. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Foden. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rodrigo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Guardiola shifted upfield. Doku. Guardiola forwards and with intent. Kovacic gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rudiger, oh, good-looking ball. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva hurtling down that right flank. And it's Lewis. Lewis is fouled. That has been knocked clear. Ruben Dias. Now it's Doku. That's good play. And here's Haaland.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
It's Carvajal. Carvajal making good progress on the right-hand side. So who's he picking out? Carvajal, there's the delivery.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo, he has found the way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance to play it in. Ball driven towards the far post. Well read. Danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. It's had to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Kovacic. Kovacic, oh, good spread. It's Bernardo Silva.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Changes him with that pass. Ruben Diaz. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Foden. Decent chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So here comes the substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Chouameni. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bellingham. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Doku. And it's Gonzalez. In it comes. It's a little off target. And he's heaved it away. With Rory.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I think he'll get too many more chances. Foden! And the ball's come loose here.
Really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Carvajal looking to get on the end of this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Foden.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foden shifted upfield. And that has been clubbed away. That was nowhere near his best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Rodri. Lewis. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Bernardo Silva looking to... Could be danger here! Bernardo Silva.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ruben Dias. Nico Gonzalez. Foden. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball. He can get that clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Carvajal. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Gonzalez. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, that's a very chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Many Howson forwards and with intent. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. He's Rodrigo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rodrigo, this is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
It is now or never. Time is against them. It's really well cleared. Chouameni. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Howson. Bellingham. Now he's off and running. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Doku. Lobbed in behind. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's Mbappe. Caresses it through. And it's hoisted clear. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nothing to separate the sides in the end, for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had